shift, I crave the thrill. Want everything to change, but stand still. Lights blink like broken time. I chase the loop and call it mine. One foot in progress, one foot in fear. I danced for years, I won't reappear. Patterns tight.
Hey y'all, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be sketching another sketch in my sketchbook, and this is part 8, I believe. Yeah, part 8. And of course I'll be starting with the page next to the last one that I drew. Gonna speed it up a little bit, and here we go. I've been basically having these references in my, I want to say, saved up for a while now, and I'm just now getting around to actually looking at them all and referencing them like I'm supposed to be doing. However, what made me go into it as of recently was just because I just wanted to improve my style a bit before I go back into digital art, and that is the final result of this piece here. I hope you guys enjoyed the process even though it was short, and that is it for today. Y'all enjoy, and thank you for watching. Hey y'all, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are working on sketch part 9 in my sketchbook because I would like to improve my style to become an art god. I'm just kidding. But at the same time, I still want to improve and get better as I keep going. And as you can see, I'm flipping through to show you all of the other sketches that I've done recently. And then, of course, we're going to speed this bad boy up in order for us to get through this next one. Now, like I stated in the last video, I only collected these references specifically for practice reasons, but I never really got a chance to get around them until now. And to be honest with you, I had to really push myself to get back into the artwork, mostly because of my job. I recently moved to California not too long ago, and now I'm currently residing in the city trying to get better. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and see you next time. Hello, welcome back to a brand new sketching video where today I tried to attempt to become an art god. Anyways, but of course today's sketch was a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be, mostly because this chick had no eyebrows, so it was kind of hard for me to make sure that her forehead was atomically correct. However, somehow I managed, and I think I want to say maybe even the hand for this one was a little bit more difficult than normal. As you can tell, I'm kind of struggling a little bit with how I was going to shade it, especially since she had those big red gloves and everything like that. So that kind of made things a little bit more complex. However, somehow I pushed through and made it. And of course, that's the end result. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to a brand new video where I sketch in my book every single freaking day until I become an art god. Yep. And of course, today I'm going to be going off the references that I have saved up in my iPad. I'm trying to flip from like female to male. I'm also go ahead and like flip ages and stuff like that. Try to draw younger people, older people, all that good stuff, just so that I can really get a better understanding as to how facial expressions work, how skin works, and of course how the hair falls between our ears and our shoulders and everything like that. I really want to get as much of this stuff down as possible in order for me to really truly embody that art god energy, of course. But here's the final result. I hope you guys like it. Might add a little bit more detail to it later when I start coloring, of course, but hope you enjoyed anyways. Alright y'all, I am back with another banger, and then of course this is just like another attempt at me becoming an art god. I want to say part 11. I think we're at part 11. We should be. And of course, here we go, drawing. I kind of wanted to do something a little bit more alternative versus the other one that I made like, a couple days ago. Not to mention, kind of like doing the wavy hair thing. The wavy hair thing was pretty cute. So I was kind of like, oh, maybe I have another reference of a woman with wavy hair. And there she was. I found her. Of course, I want to say I probably put a lot more detail into this one because I added some piercings, big earrings, chunky necklaces. It was very cute. And of course, this is the final result, and I will be doing this or I'll at least be putting a second part of this for all my pieces when it comes to coloring. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Bye. Hey, welcome back to a brand new video. So in the last video, I freaking lied. That one was actually part 12. So this one is part 13 of me attempting to draw every single day until I become an art God. So today I'm going to go ahead and basically just draw this random reference that I found. I want to say this was probably from Pinterest, and it was like this cool looking dude with a hat, and it was actually a full body picture, but I decided to zoom in just a little bit more just to kind of capture his face to see if I can just attempt to draw that hat and maybe even the top part of his suit. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this one, to be honest. I feel like I could have added a little bit more detail to it. However, this is the end result, and I hope you guys still enjoyed the process. And of course, I will be coloring these very soon. Just be patient. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video where I am going to be filling up my entire sketchbook every single freaking day, or at least drawing every single freaking day until I become an art god. And of course, today's reference you can see in the back, it was actually supposed to be 2 references in one. However, I decided to go ahead and just go with the most complicated part of the reference, which is the profile shot that you see right there. And this is mostly because I really enjoy kind of just overcomplicating ish. It's really neat. It gives you the ability to challenge yourself and stuff like that. I love challenging myself when it comes to the work that I do, along with doing hair that is challenging, which is why I chose this one in particular. She looks pretty classy in my opinion, but hope you like her too. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. If you are still following this series, then congratulations. You're able to have the ability to have your attention span be longer than 2-3 seconds. Great, lovely. Of course, we're going to be working on part 15 today. This is part 15 of this series where I sketch in my sketchbook every single freaking day until I become an art god. Yes, or until at least I finish the entire sketchbook, of course. Now today I am doing this really quirky looking clown, or maybe a mime, I don't know, type portrait, and I really liked the eccentricness of the portrait itself, so I was kind of just like, you know what, I'm gonna see if I can do this. Fell in love with the end result, of course. I hope you did too. So see you guys next time. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video where I practice and draw in my sketchbook every single day until I become an art god. Anywho, of course, in this one I'm going to be doing like a 3/4 profile-esque type shot in order for me to kind of practice male facial structures, while also kind of trying to get the, I guess you can say, quote-unquote masculine features as properly as I can, specifically for this man here in this image. And of course, as you could tell, there's a lot of problems with the 3/4 thing. A lot of people have issues with this, including me, especially when I draw men. However, right now I'm currently kind of just marking that I need to practice 3/4 for male faces specifically in my next challenge journey. And of course, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the process. See you guys next time, and thanks. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video where I sketch every single day in my sketchbook until I become an art god. I want to say this is either part 15 or part 16 of the series. I believe it's part 16. We made quite a lot of parts thus far. However, in this one, I'm doing a more, I would say a little bit, well, it wasn't as intricate as the one with the multiple eyeballs, but this one is a little bit more intricate for me because this is still a 3/4 angle, and like I stated in the last video, I have a little bit of a problem with 3/4 perspective. However, for some reason this one came out a little bit easier, probably because she was a woman and I have an easier time drawing women. However, I'm still going to make a note that I need to work on both 3/4 and perspective, because there was a little perspective to this angle. However, I still hope you guys enjoyed the process, and that is the final sketch. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new sketching video where I sketch every single day in my sketchbook until I become an art god. That just made me sound like The Grudge. But anywho, other than that, I am currently doing another art study of a guy. I think it might be the same model from, I want to say maybe part 9, probably, maybe either part 8 or part 9. However, I kind of wanted to keep drawing men just to kind of get a better understanding as to how their facial structures work and stuff like that, along with their hairlines and stuff like that, and of course the different nose sizes and even the style that men have when it comes to their clothing and stuff like that. So probably gonna move on to full bodies at some point and in some time. However, that's probably not going to happen until after I finish this sketchbook. But I hope you guys like the results, and I will see you next time. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new sketching video where I sketch in my sketchbook every single day until I become an art god. And this is part 19 of the series. Wow, the fact that we come this far is crazy. Usually I try to do a series and I end up being extremely inconsistent. However, I'm kind of glad that we're being consistent with this one. I'm going to try to go back to my other series as well and update those. However, when it comes to this one, I decided to kind of do a little something different. Instead of like drawing a face, I wanted to draw somebody's, facing away from me, and of course something with a little bit more fabric just to kind of practice folds, wrinkles, and stuff like that, just to see what I can get. And then of course these are the final results of that sketch. I really love the way the scarf came out. I might go ahead and shade it in a little bit more, or I'll just save that for the coloring part of the series. But I hope you guys enjoyed this too. See you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new sketching video where I sketch in my sketchbook every single day until the day that I become an art god. This is part 20, and I know you guys can't really see what I'm actually sketching unless you kind of pay attention to the video. That's mostly because I got really bored and needed some background noise, which is why you see another video playing in the background while I'm recording this one. So just to explain, I of course have a butt ton of references in my iPad. So I decided to take the opportunity to utilize this challenge to basically improve and basically draw as many faces as I possibly can. And then of course the second half of the series is going to be me coloring all of the sketches that I sketch in my sketchbook until everything is full within that sketchbook. So hopefully we'll get there. This is like literally a 200-page sketchbook, so good luck, to me at least. Bye!